Hi everyone, it's PhD Simmer here and welcome to the very first part of my Get to Work Let's Play. I know this expansion pack has been out for a while, but I really felt that I haven't really explored it before. When it first came out, this is well before I started doing YouTube videos and recording. I had a legacy challenge going and I was super focused on that, and I didn't really explore the expansion pack in depth. I did the detective career, but that's it. I haven't really done the scientist career, I haven't opened a business, and I haven't done the doctor career, so I really wanted to do it. And I was going to do it off screen, just, sometimes you just don't feel like talking and recording, and I just thought, I'll just have a game going that I can just, relax and play, but I don't know, I figured halfway through I'd regret that decision and want to have recorded it for you guys, so I'm going to start off with that and see how it goes. So, this is not going to be a challenge. Most of the other videos on my channel are challenges, so I thought that's a nice little refreshing break from those, and I feel like the Bank of Mum and Dad challenge and the Teen Runaway challenge are nearly finished, and I figured it would be nice to have another series on the channel that you guys could follow along with my 100 baby challenge. So let's get right into it. I'm going to try not to talk as much as I did in my Bank of Mum and Dad introductory video, because that was ridiculous. So let me introduce you to the Sims who will be featuring in this Let's Play. We have three Sims here living together in a household, and first of all, the main character, well no, they're all main characters, but the first character I created was this young lady. Her name is Rebecca King. Let's just zoom in so you can... Oop, why won't it let me? Maybe. Oh, here we go. That was a bit delayed. So yes, this is Rebecca. I'll show you her traits and you will get a feel for what she's about. So she is a perfectionist, she's materialistic, she's ambitious, and she's business savvy. So I was going to give her the trait of snob, but I kind of already have some snob Sims in my Bank of Mum and Dad challenge, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different. So she's really ambitious. She's not lazy. She's not like my Bank of Mum and Dad challenge where they've got a lot of money and they're very privileged and they kind of don't really want to work. They just want to enjoy life. Rebecca's not like that. She is ambitious. She wants to do really well in her career and she wants to make money, but she wants to have earned it. And she's a perfectionist. Like, everything has to be right. She has to be... I feel like if she wasn't doing very well at work, she would really stress out about it, and I think she's super worried about what people think of her, and she wants to make a good impression. So yeah, that's Rebecca. What else can I tell you about her? Her lifetime wish, is that what they call it these days? I always forget. You know what I mean. Her ambition is to be fabulously wealthy. And I haven't, she hasn't earned any satisfaction points. She's on level 1, and yeah, I haven't really played with her at all. The only thing I've done is get her a job, and she is in the detective career. And she's got no skills. She only knows her housemates, and she has a camera in her inventory because one of the skills that came with Get to Work was photography as well as baking. So I figured, actually that's not right. I want Lydia to do photography and Rebecca's going to be baking, so sorry about that. Yeah, as for that, that's pretty much. She's not in any clubs and she doesn't own a business at this moment. But what I would like to do in this Let's Play, it's not a challenge, but I've kind of set myself targets. I want to reach level 10 of the 3 careers that came with this expansion pack, which were Doctor, Scientist and Detective, and I want to open a business because I've never run a business. I've never even tried that sort of part of this pack, so I really want to do that. And yeah, so if I can achieve that, then I think good job done. And I want to explore the new skills and the new objects and things like that. So that is Rebecca, and Rebecca's little sister is such a cutie. I love her so much. I think this might be the most favourite Sim I've ever created. I don't know. It's torn between her and Verity from my Bank of Mum and Dad challenge, but I love Lydia. Unfortunately, they're not in the same save file, so they'll never meet, but I think Verity and Lydia would be odd friends, but I think they would like each other. So this little cutie pie is Lydia, and I'll try and zoom in, but my keyboard seems to be very delayed. There we go. This is not the greatest expression she's pulling on her face, bless her. Yeah, I spent so long making her, and she went through so many transformations. Like, she had really long, wavy purple hair at one point, which I realised looked exactly like Amy Singer from my Get Together Let's Play. So I had to change her up. So she's kind of like she's not well, yeah, I guess you could call her a redhead. It's kind of like a brownish red. There's some ginger in there, I think. But she's so cute. I love her. And she's got little freckles. I don't know if you could see that when I zoomed in. She's got little freckles. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She wears some eyeliner and she wears some very pale lip gloss. But other than that, she doesn't really wear much makeup. And she's kind of like tomboyish, kind of cool. She has got some nice outfits for like party and formal, which you'll get to see as the LP progresses. But her and Rebecca, they are sisters. So I imagine Lydia is the younger sister of the two, and they're completely different in terms of their looks. But there's no rivalry per se between them. They're good friends and they live together. So that's those two. And then we have Reese. And Reese is a lodger. So the backstory, I'll explain to you about... I'm so bad. Sorry, Lydia's personality. You probably want to know that. Hopefully you do. She's not in any clubs. She doesn't have any skills. She is in the scientist career. She's only just joined it. She's a level 1. And her lifetime aspiration is computer whiz. And that goes well with her personality because she's a goofball, she's a geek, she's a bookworm, and she's a quick learner. She's like... I imagine her just be playing video games, reading books, like maybe she likes anime, and I don't know. I really don't know, but I think she's me, and kind of like what I would like to look like and wear. She's like me in my dreams. I do love Converses and I do like jeans, but yeah, I could not pull off her look. I do have long hair, and I do... Yeah, no. In my dreams. But I do love Lydia. So, what else is there to tell you about Lydia? Yeah, she's just a cutie pie. She's maybe a little bit shy and a little bit awkward. Like, I imagine she would, like... she would just embarrass herself in social situations. Like, if there's a nice party, she would probably, like, spill her drink or trip over or something. Like, I imagine her to be clumsy and... just a little bit awkward. And maybe she tells a joke that falls a bit flat. But she's so cute. I love her. And, yeah, I think she's going to be one of my favourite Sims ever, so yay, I love her. So before I talk to you about Reese, I'll just tell you the little backstory for these two sisters. So they came from a, average family background. They're not super rich, they're not super poor. They moved out of... Well, Rebecca bought this house, so Rebecca owns this house. It's quite small, but she saved up her money and bought the house, and she let her little sister come to stay while she was at college. And basically, Lydia has finished college. She's training. She's sort of in the science career, and she's still living with her big sister because, she enjoys it. She likes it. It's better than student digs, and they get on really well. So, helps Rebecca towards her rent, her mortgage, rent, bills, whatever. So Rebecca bought this house with her fiance, and I won't reveal too much because he may or may not be in the town and may be popping up to cause trouble. But yes, Rebecca and her fiance bought this house. It was their little love nest, they were like, oh, this is our bedroom, we've got a nursery, it's really nice, cute little starter home for our family. And then he cheated on her, and they broke up, and Rebecca was left here struggling to pay the bills. So she asked her little sister if she wanted to stay, and she did. But together, Lydia was just a student, so you're still not really pulling their money together to be able to afford the house. So Rebecca started taking in lodgers. She basically gave up the master bedroom, shared a room with her little sister, and she's had is slew the right word? Yeah, maybe. She's had a load of lodgers, and they've all been a bit difficult, you know, messy or slobby, or, you know, not paying their way or causing trouble or having parties. They basically have not been good lodgers. And Reese is the first lodger they've had that is pretty decent, and he's been here, I imagine, a couple of months, and they're kind of like waiting. They're like, is this too good to be true? Like, is Reese is he actually a decent guy? You know, he's charming, he's polite, he pays his way, he's not messy, he you know, tidies up after himself, he works hard, he has friends over, but he doesn't require world parties, and he's just respectful, and he's a good tenant. And maybe Rebecca and Lydia are a bit suspicious because they've had some trouble in the past. So that's the backstory. Let me talk to you about Reese. So Reese, again, is such a cutie. I imagine I'm trying to zoom in, but again, it's been delayed. Come on. Yes, this is Reese. Let me zoom in. There we go. Look at him. He's so cute. So Reese is basically in a similar situation to Rebecca. He's had his heart broken. He had a girlfriend from like school. Like, they were 14, 15 when they got together, started going out, and he basically got his heart broken. He thought they were like a forever deal, but basically when they finished school, they went to different universities. She didn't cheat on him, he didn't cheat on her. There was no massive drama, but they just fell apart, and they did carry on talking, and they just kind of drifted apart, and he basically thought he had found his soulmate and he was going to marry her, and it just fell apart, and he's kind of not really bounced back yet, but I think he's ready to play the field and see what girls are out there and enjoy himself. So he's just finished university, and he is training to be a doctor. He is a medical assistant, and some reason he's level 3. That's not right. He should be level 1. He's only just got this job. I will try and fix that. Hopefully I can put that back down to level 1, because that's not right. His personality, he's self-assured, he's active, he's a bro, and he's gregarious. So imagine he was probably self-assured before the breakup. Like, he was so confident. He went to uni, was like, no, I've got a girlfriend, we've been together for years. Like, he made loads of friends, he was in all the clubs at uni, and then when his girlfriend and he drifted apart, it kind of it hit him hard. So he was like, I'm going to move to a new town and just get away and get to know some other people. So he decided to look for a house share, and he found these two girls. Anyway, I'm sure I can fill in some more of the backstory, and you might see some characters from these guys' paths popping up, because I've created some, but I might make some challenges. Hopefully you guys will feel like creating some characters. I haven't even thought up backstories, maybe where their parents are, or, if they've got any brothers and sisters or something like that. But there are ex-partners around town. So, this challenge is a little bit different to my get-together challenge. Not challenge, I'm so used to saying challenge. This is a little bit different to my get-together Let's Play, because in that one I didn't focus on careers, and I wasn't worried about money. I basically let them have a really nice house and have all the money they wanted, and really focused on the groups and the sort of social side of it. This one I am going to worry about money, so I haven't done any money cheats whatsoever. This is a starter house I downloaded from the gallery. I will put the name of the person in the description. It's so cute, and I decided to go to Oasis Springs because I very, very rarely use Oasis Springs. It is Oasis Springs, isn't it, this town? I always get them so mixed up from all the other Sims. Anyway, the desert town. Is it Desert Bloom? I have no idea. Ugh, I feel so bad. Anyway, I will correct myself if I need to. So I never use this town very much, so I figured I'd have a Let's Play based in this town. And this house is so lovely, like exactly the vibe I wanted. Like this kind of like, I don't know, Mediterranean kind of like, I just love it. Anyway, so I basically didn't build the house. I haven't changed anything in the garden. It's so lovely. I love it. I haven't changed too much of the kitchen. I changed, they had a sofa and a different TV and a few different things here. So I changed a little bit the living area, but the kitchen's virtually the same. It's all bog standard, basic, very cheap stuff at the moment. They're going to have to earn some money to get this upgraded and better quality. Especially Rebecca, because she's materialistic. The bedroom is a kid's room, so that's been completely overhauled, but it's really simple. It's just a couple of beds for the girls. This chair, just because I like to use items from that came with the pack, and this chair did, as did this sofa, and this table, and I think this clock. Yeah, I try to use it where I can, and this picture, I think. Little bathroom, and this is Reese's room. So basically the lodger gets the biggest room, but I imagine when he first moved in he was like, what, are you serious? Like, no, you girls share the big room, I have the little room. No, and they were like, no, you're paying slightly more rent towards the rent than us. You've got the big room. Yeah, anyway, that room might have to be shared when there's woohoos going on, which sounds so wrong, but you know what I mean. If there's a double bed, it has to be used. So that's it really. I figure we will just get on to some gameplay. So, yeah, I really hope you stick around and enjoy it. So, check out part 1, which will be, following on from this in the playlist. So, give me a thumbs up if you like the idea of this Let's Play, and any comments or suggestions. What do you know about this pack? Like, have you got any tips for the careers? You got any tips for the skills, the photography and the baking skill? Is there anything else, like with the business side of things, like just anything you know about this pack or any experience you've had with this pack? Please let me know, and let me know what you think of the Sims, and do you think there's a potential chemistry between any of these three? Obviously not the sisters, but Reese and Lydia, or Reese and Rebecca, or do you think they should just be friends and both of them try and get over their difficult romantic pasts by going out together and going on the pool together? And yeah, if you want to download them, they are in the gallery, but I have used custom content, so you'll have to enable that option. But I am Carrie266. I can't go on the gallery to show you at the moment because I'm offline, but I will pop that in the description below as well. They're called the King family, and they will be on my section of the community. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm really loving seeing my subscribers go up. I mean, I'm nowhere near any of the brilliant YouTubers out there, but I was excited when I got to my 10 subscriber milestone, and now I'm into the 60s, so that is awesome. And yes, if you've got any storyline ideas, if you've got any Sims you've created that you've got backstory, how they're related to these characters, maybe some uni friends of Lydia's. Do you think Lydia should have girlfriends, boyfriends, bit of both? Do you think Reese, maybe he's had his heart broken by a girl and he's going to go and explore the opposite sex? I don't know. Whatever. If you've got any good backstory ideas, got any characters you want to add, I'll pop them in the game. I'll do a hashtag actually. I'll pop it on the screen here, and it will be, what should we have? We will have hashtag PhD work. Yeah, hashtag PhD work. Okay, all right. Join me in the next part, please, and join me on Twitter at PhD Simmer. That'd be awesome, and I'll see you soon. Bye.